This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck. It's a 2013 GMC Sierra 2500 HD. This truck is a 6.6 liter turbo diesel, Duramax. It's four-wheel drive. It's a four-door extra cab. It's an SLE, which is cloth. Has 30,000 miles. It was a theft recovery purchased directly from an insurance company in Texas. It is on a salvage title due to theft, not collision. We have 4 pictures of it before it ever left Texas. It looks pretty much exactly the same as this, except it's clean, has some new headlights, has a couple little minor stuff that you can't even see in the pictures that we fixed that I'll tell you about. Has a brand new set of tires. Other than that, it's the same truck that was there. Anyway, the salvage titles are because the insurance company's attorneys don't want any liability for the insurance company, and the way they get out of that liability when they sell it to us and we sell it to you is by giving it a salvage title. If it was a clean title and they sold it to us, we sold it to you, something bad happened to you in it, there might be some way for a good lawyer to say, well, Safeco or Geico or whatever co knew and blah blah blah. But the salvage title is like their way of divorcing the truck. That's why they do it. Anyway, we get them here, we do a inspection. Our printer's all screwed up, so I just hand wrote this thing. Anyway, you'll notice in the pictures that had moldings. We took the moldings off because they had a bunch of door dings in them, and somebody had decided to clean up the door dings with white spray paint, so it looked like crap. What else? This fender in the pictures looks fine, but if you look a little bit closer, you'll see that there's like a dent right here, and the headlight's broken. We are getting a new headlight. This is a brand new headlight. We send it to detail and it comes out fogged like that. It's ridiculous. So that'll be this. That's the second one today. That Acura over there has the same thing. I just bought a headlight for it and it has that. Anyway, that'll be replaced with a sealed headlight. This upper piece we replaced. They bumped it a little bit so that they tweaked the bumper up. The bumper, the silver part, the chrome part was fine, but you'll see in the pictures how this is kind of over the top. They just kind of bumped it a little bit. We also replaced the bottom valance. So the bottom valance, the top valance was painted. This fender, we found a white fender that was used and put it on. That way we didn't have to do any paint work to that, which makes it look a lot better. It's a lot better for you to have as little paint work as possible on a vehicle. So that's what we try to do. See a little crack in the grill? No, just in the coating on the grill. It's not really in the crack on the grill. But I'm gonna walk around and show you. My guys give me some notes, and this is an important note. The catalytic converter PDF was removed by previous owner. Based on exceptional performance and no check engine light, previous owner must have installed a mileage/performance chip. And also Arizona buyers must install a cat and we'll only charge $375. That's the price of the cat. We'll get it installed for you. If you're an Arizona buyer, that's going to be added to the deal. Okay. We don't install cats when they don't have them because some countries, and we do sell out of this country, don't require them, so we would be putting them on something, but it is required by law for us to tell you what's going on. So we're telling you that it's missing, and in your state you may need it. If you need it, have us put it on before it ships out or before you come to pick it up. You're going to add $375 to do that. I do know that there was a dent, and again, you can't see it in the pictures, right in here, and we did fix that dent. It wasn't a bad one, but we did fix it. There's a little ding here in the bumper. This is a great looking truck, but again, it's going to be expensive. Even though it's on a salvage title, it's going to be expensive. We don't want anyone getting surprises here. The point of these videos is not to sell the truck. It's really to find the right buyer for the truck, a guy who understands salvage theft, who understands that they're saving a bunch of money because of the title, and is okay with whatever we show them is wrong. There was also a dent right here in the back of the cab. Again, I looked at the pictures before it left Texas. You can't even see it, but it was like from right here to here, and it looked awful. So we sent it over to Mako, and we just told them to stay between the lines right here and here, and that's what they did. And really, they did an okay job. But we just didn't like the way it looked enough to sell it like that. So we went the extra mile here. From a cosmetic standpoint, I've already shown you what's going on. Headlights were replaced. We replaced both headlights because the driver's headlight was broken, and when we put a brand new one in, then the other one looked like crap because it was older. Anyway, so we did a steering shock, brake pads, Rotella oil filter, oil change, Rotella oil and filter. The driver rear wheel was, or driver front wheel was a spare, so we found a used wheel to go with the new tires, so they all match. Coolant's new and an air filter. All right. Let's see. Kelly Blue Book. People want to know stuff. This is one of the things they always want to know. What's it booked for? Short bed, 33,000 miles. Let's see. Suggested retail price is $38,978 up to 40 grand, which is a fortune. I can't believe they sell it for that much, but they do. And whoever buys this truck is going to buy it for a lot less. Let's see. Here's your Carfax. Carfax is branded title for salvage. It's for theft. It was a one owner. If you plug in the retail book, subtract what Carfax says, bad news on the Carfax, salvage title would be minus 4,100. They say its adjusted retail value is $33,378. All right. Very, very boring Carfax here. Not much to say. Stolen on 2/21/15, recovered on 7/8/15. And that's about it. There you go. Let's see. I'm going to fire this guy up. There's your mileage right there. Let's see. You can see it. Got the sun right in the wrong place, huh? 33,051 miles. Okay. There you go. I'm going to open up the hood. We'll look under the hood. All right. Like I said, this came out of a white Chevy truck. We just bolted it on. That's all we did. We didn't want to do paint work on that fender. You don't want to do paint work on these things. It'll hurt the value a little bit too much, especially when the paint will match perfectly, and it's a white truck, which is forgiving. So we just found a used white fender from one of these trucks and put it on. Which is probably something I don't even need to say, because in the before pictures, you wouldn't even notice, and you know, no one would know. But my job is not to BS. I need to make sure people know what they're buying so that the right person buys the vehicle. Let's see. This latch, for instance, is broken. Okay? So when you open the thing, it falls open. So you're gonna have to either get a new latch for it. This whole center console is like $400. That's why we didn't fix it. And we're not gonna fix it. If you want us to find a used one, we tried to find one, we couldn't find one, we'll look again. Or you want to do some fix on it, you're welcome to. But unless you're paying, we're not fixing it because it's just not essential to the truck. Okay? I guess if you want to use it as your middle seat, it would be. At which time you need to be a little creative and figure it out. Or buy one of those. But the price of those things is ridiculous. Seats look brand new. I mean, obviously it's a 30,000 mile truck, so you're gonna have a truck that looks pretty damn good, right? All right, there's your. I forgot that those rear windows go down, don't they? Yes, they do. Huh. There you go. Let's see. Mirrors, out, in, down, up. Other side, out, in, down, up. Let's see. Door locks. Go. Seat forward and back and up and down. Tilt wheel. There's your tilt wheel. Let's see what else we got going on here. First of all, we have air conditioning that works, man. That's mandatory because it's like 9,000 degrees still here in Tucson. It's ridiculous. Oh, let me get a seatbelt on. Seatbelt on. There's your miles. 103, huh? I don't think it's that hot. There's tow on and off. It's pretty warm. Let me move up here a little bit. So I test the 4-wheel drive. Show you around a little bit more. All right, we're in park. Air conditioning. Boom, boom. There you go.
Este gatoño se mete en cada lío, pero en medio de esos.
That's straight.
Shanghai, but the entire, almost the indicative inside.
All right, you got OnStar. I'm not going to push the button because I don't want to deal with OnStar trying to sell me stuff. Let's see, blah blah blah. Slip control. There's a stability track on and off. Traction control on and off. There you go. And I'm going to put it into neutral, and I'm going to put it into 4 low. Okay. There's 4 low. That'll automatically turn everything off. Stability track and traction control off. When you're in 4 low, that's drive. And that's reverse. And that's definitely granny gear. That's 4 low for sure. All right, let's see. Let's put it into 4 high. Now we're in 4 high, which will turn everything back on. And yeah, now you can drive a little quicker. And reverse in 4 high. Boom. Good to go. All right, now we're gonna go back to 2-wheel drive. Now we're in 2-wheel drive, and let's do it. All right, this truck is being sold on a salvage title. You cannot drive, get plates or insurance on a salvage title. So if you're gonna come to home, if you're gonna come to Tucson to drive it home, you will have to have us take it to the cops here before you get here to get a level 3 inspection done. At that point, we can get what's called the restored salvage title, and you can drive it home. Because you'll be able to get plates and insurance. So that's mandatory. We charge $200 to do that. It's a minimum of 4 hours up to 6 hours, maybe 10 hours sometimes of our time. So please make sure that you realize you're going to pay that $200 to restore the title. You're going to pay a $250 dock fee, and you're going to pay taxes. Taxes are 2% city sales tax here in Tucson, plus whatever your state tax rate is. So if your state tax rate is 5%, you'll pay 7%. If it's 4%, you'll pay 6%. Very simple. If you come here to Tucson, you're going to pay your state tax plus our city of 2%, a $250 dock fee, and $200 to restore the title. Okay. If you want us to put a CAT on it at $375, if you're an Arizona resident, that's mandatory. Okay. Deposit is $500. Once we receive your deposit, we'll put your name in a banner over the truck at wheelkinetics.com, and you'll know it's yours. Until then, it is for sale. Well, this thing, look at that stability track light going. That's called breaking the tires loose. That's what that's called. This thing runs great. Anyway, so get your deposit in. This is a low mile Duramax. People are going to be all over this thing. Yes, it's going to be expensive, but it's going to be $5,000 to $10,000 cheaper because of the title than you would find if it was on a clear title. That's where the savings is. Okay, that brings me to the next part of our speech. Warranty. There is none. If it breaks the day you get it, you're fixing it. There's part of saving money here is taking on a little bit more risk than you would if you were at the new car dealership paying, you know, $60,000 for this truck, or 50. This is probably 50. We just had a customer come in and buy a Ford truck to be a slumming truck because he just bought a brand new Duramax for $68,000, which is insane. Who does that? He loves it, but he paid $68,000 for it, so he better love it. So anyway, what I'm getting at is there's risk involved. If the truck shows up and needs something the day you get it, we're not writing a check. Do not bother calling or emailing. We're not writing a check. You're the owner. You go get it fixed. Okay. The goal of these videos is to find the right buyer. It's not to sell it. This thing will sell 1,000,000 times over. We could sell it in a heartbeat, but we need to make sure that the people we sell it to know what they're buying. And when they own it, they own it. Okay, so you are the owner, you go get it fixed. All this information we give you is to help you make a decision, either to buy or not to buy. But the goal here is for everyone to be happy. And you know, people are not happy if they feel like they got screwed, right? So we make sure that everything's on the table, and you know as much as we know. Okay, there'll be 60 pictures or so, HD pictures. You click on them, you can zoom in on them. There's no mysteries here, okay? Anyway, it's a cool truck. Thank you for your time.